Hey nerds, welcome to our Play or Pass series. I'm your host, Joe Tweeton, and each week we pull out new titles from the Xbox Game Pass vault, take them for a spin, and give you our first impressions on said title. And at the end of every video, I leave you with a stamp of Play or Pass. Guys, welcome to The Bard's Tale, specifically ARPG, remastered, and re-snarkled. That's right, guys, this is inXile's first remastered title that they have put out from the classic game in the series. I've never really played the Tale, the Bard's Tale to be exact, so this will be fresh for me, and it's on Xbox Game Pass now. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Ooh, there's my gamertag profile right there in all its glory. And we have start new game, so let's do that.
You'd like to hear a new story? Oh, very well. Where shall we begin?
Oh. Haha. Old school. Yikes. Let's keep it easy for now.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons. A high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle. Luck has a subtle effect on many aspects of the bard's adventures.
Perhaps we should put some points into that one.
A high dexterity allows the bard to inflict greater damage with ranged weapons. Shopkeepers will offer significant discounts to the bard if he has high charisma. Rhythm allows the bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures.
Ooh, what does auto-allocate? Oh, it just evenly distributes it. Alright, you know what? I'm okay with that. Let's just jump in.
Allows the bard to equip and use two-handed weapons.
Two-handed, dual-wield, flail, shield bash, shield charge, power shot, critical strike, treasure hunter.
The bard gains bonus coins for any treasure he finds. Gives the bard a chance to score a critical hit on his enemies, inflicting additional damage.
What should I pick?
Allows the bard to fight with a dirk in one hand and a sword in the other. Allows the bard to equip and use a flail.
You know, I'm gonna go with...
Gives the bard a chance to score a critical hit on his enemies, inflicting additional damage.
Yeah, let's go for critical strike. Why not?
It had come to this at last. One man, a poet and a rogue, with no friends to speak of, no one to mourn his passing, should it come to that. Even those beside him are no more boon companions than bondservants, summoned by sorcery and song, as cold and indifferent to him as the light of a wandering star. Mistake in coming here. But to know where he is, we need to know where he is from. And to know that, we've got to begin elsewhere. And not that long ago. A simple man he was, with a quick wit and a sharp tongue, an eye for the lasses, and a talent for keeping one step ahead of the law, come to Houghton to play his tunes and make his way. He found himself standing outside the Drunken Rat, a public house owned by the widow Mary McCrary. The bard readied his instrument and prepared to ply his trade.
drunken louts. Get off your backsides and kill it.
I'll save you, fair damsel.
Ah, what a strapping man you are, to be saving me from that wee beastie.
I happened to be wandering by when I heard your cries over the rumbling of my empty belly. You aren't hurt, are you?
No, but aren't you the sweet one for asking? Say, I've an idea. If you'd be willing to do a little job for me, I'd give you a good meal and a warm place to lay your head for the night.
I'd be only too happy to handle anything you'd like to heave my way.
Then it's a deal, for it's a wee rat problem I've got in me cellars, and if you could do away with them, I'd be ever so thankful.
Rats, you say? In the cellar? How cliche of you, love. But I'll forgive you this once.
You'll need a bigger sword than what you've got, in case you run into trouble.
Oh, and my sword is quite big enough to handle any troubles you might have.
Oh my goodness, I remember playing this. Like, the cinematics, they obviously didn't update, but like the in-game models here, they've raised the resolution and the textures, of course. Oh, the character models, they are so aged, you can tell it's got 20 years on it.
The drunken rat, the aching drum, and Trody's pub as well. One thing you can be sure of, it's Charlie's beer they sell.
So all you lads and lasses, at 11 o'clock you stop for 5 short seconds. Remember Charlie Moss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey! He must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king. Unto his praises we shall always sing. Look what he's done for us, he's still us up with cheer. Well, bless Charlie Moss, the man who invented beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer.
A venom out a bushel of hoops, you steal around with your stick. The kind of lubrication to make your engines tick.
30 pence a wallop a day will keep away the quacks. It's only 8 pence halfpenny and only 6 in tax.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey! Must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king. Unto his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Moss, the man who invented beer, 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 tiddly beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. The Lord bless Charlie Moss.
That was a lengthy jingle. Sorry guys, I had to sit through it. There's so many. Listen to the drum set, there we go. Speak with the bar patron.
What are you, a man or a mouse? Get down there and Mary may have a go with you. You wouldn't want to be the only man in town she hasn't had a go with, would you?
Maybe. If it means avoiding disease.
Well, for someone who says he's not afraid of rats, you sure are procrastinating. If you are afraid, you can tell me. I won't have any interest in speaking with you any further, but you can tell me.
No, that's okay. I guess if we're gonna play the role of the bard, then why don't I have? Oh, okay. The camera rotates. That's kind of good. Why don't I have a sword? Oh, there it is.
Take that!
We just need to be in a combat zone. For I do remember playing this a long time ago. Oh, we have save points. That's nice. Alright. Oh, hey, we've got a chest here. Oh, no, just a barrel. Just a kegger. Alright, what else we got over here? Speaking of rats, you know, I'm breaking a lot of things and getting nothing for it. It's usually my jam playing these, you know, games where you break stuff, but yeah, that's weird. Okay, I can like push in a little bit and zoom out a little bit. But that's kind of about it. Is that your lowly rat problem? Oh, seems like I've taken care of it.
Quest complete.
All hail the bard, rat killer, and rodent bane, who has bravely made the cellars once again safe for buxom barmaids and wanton widows. Or has he?
Oh boy. Oh, burn damage.
The bard, finding himself wreathed in flame, dashed up the stairs towards the safety of the tavern.
Aw. Yeah, I'm bleeding out here. Better hurry. I'm just following the narrator, honestly.
Nicely done. Or is that well done?
Not well done. More like medium rare.
Now we'll have another go at him with this.
Okay.
You better hope I've cooled off when I return, or you're next.
New weapon, broadsword. Fancy, fancy. Alright, let's go take care of the dang rat. Even though he's the size of a room. I imagine that was supposed to happen, so we're just going to create a second save. For fun. Never know. Not that I think that this is a horribly complicated game by any stretch of the
Who
imagination.
the hell are you? How'd you get down here?
Look here, laddie, don't be concerning yourself with such things right now. I'm here to help you with your rat problem. Any brute can swing a sword. If you really want to slay that hairy beastie, try playing this tune on that lute of yours.
Go on, clear off out of it. I've no use for you.
I'm not offering to go with you, laddie. I'm offering you a bit of song and magic that'll bring you back in one piece.
Great. So now the rat gets dinner and a show. If it's so bloody powerful, use it yourself and save me the trouble.
Would that I could. But I'm not a man of action like yourself. So do yourself a favour and take a little charity when it's offered, my boy.
Done. Show me what you got.
Thunder Spider?
Before you head down there and face that huge rat, I'd like to be sure that you know your business. Would you like me to teach you a few wee things that'll help you get the best of any foes you might encounter?
Oh, sure.
I think I'm going to regret this. But I'll humour you, old man.
Good job, lad. You already know how to attack, but let's talk about defending yourself.
Press the defend button.
What are you on about? You're completely insane, aren't you? You know, I ran into this other guy once. He kept talking about mice I couldn't see. Now I'm blocking pretend blows. I hope you appreciate what I'm going through here and reward me sufficiently.
That was great, boyo. You'll notice that instead of holding down the button, you'll have to time your defense to the enemy's attack.
Of course I have to time it. How else am I going to block anything?
Now, laddie, let's teach you how to play that lute of yours and make some magic.
What? Does my name not mean anything to you? The Bard? Did you not see me summon that rat a few moments ago?
Press the summon menu button.
You're not listening to a word I'm saying, are you?
I do find the commentary funny. Activate the summon menu.
You'll see several choices. These are the different types of beasties you'll eventually be able to summon. For now, let's summon that spider I taught you about.
Okay, B and X.
Well, that was useful, at least. Finally.
This part is important, so listen up, laddie. The creatures that you summon aren't under your complete control, but they will try to do what you wish to the best of their ability. Try to give them orders using the command buttons. For example, press the aggressive button to make your little friend there become more aggressive.
Ooh. Command summon up on the D-pad. Oh.
Ah, you're getting the hang of things now, aren't you, lad? You can experiment with different uses of the command buttons to develop your own strategies. Now, at times, you may want to get rid of a creature you've summoned. Simply go back into the same menu you've summoned him from and select him again. That's the way to get rid of an unwanted creature.
Alright, got enough.
Great. Does that trick work on you as well?
Good luck against the rat, my boy.
Alright, and that, we're left at that, I guess. Okay, let's at least finish off the rat here.
In the future, I'm going to have to learn how to dodge these mysterious old man types. Right bumper is the summon option. Charge! Attack! Attack! Charge!
There we go. Nice. Pretty simple
All
on this one.
hail the bard, rat killer, and rodent bane, who's bravely made the cellars...
How about you tell the story and leave the sarcastic patronising to me, okay?
I wonder what would happen if I left the dang thing. The summoned creature, that is. That might be entertaining, yeah? I will say this. I don't have a huge amount of nostalgia for the Bard's Tale games. Just because I never got into them at the time. And I'd say the humor is funny. And I'd be willing to play more of it. But, it's one of those things, guys, where... Oh, oops. Where...
And then the bard looted the chest which contained the widow's most precious... Wait a minute. Did I read that properly? You're stealing from her?
I wouldn't call it stealing, exactly. I mean, people leave all kinds of things in chests, and they never seem to object when I help myself. Think of it as a public service. I mean, who knows how cluttered these chests might become if I didn't do my part to help clean them out.
In hindsight, I'm surprised it took the bard this long to get his hands on Mary's chest.
Oh, so funny. Well, before I wrap up, let's see what she has to say.
Run away again, did ya? Go back to where you came from and leave the fighting to those who've got the guts for it.
I've plenty of guts, milady, which is why you needn't trouble yourself about that rat any longer.
You mean it's dead? Oh, thank you. I can't tell you how grateful I am.
I guess you could be snarky or nice.
'Twas the least I could do for a damsel in distress. Now, how about that meal?
Why don't you wait while I fix you some leftovers? Oh, and your room in the back is almost ready.
Having spent a lonely night in a somewhat uncomfortable and shabby bed, the bard awoke the next morning in a foul humour.
You should go speak with that strange friend of yours. He was starting to scare away my regular customers. I had to chase him out.
Wait, what? Who? Alright, well. I will say this. Oh, the old man again.
What did I tell you, lad? You hooked him and cooked him.
Thanks to that song you gave me.
You're welcome, boyo. And should you be looking for another one like it, find the trow in the fairy haunt woods. But keep your wits about you. They're devilish clever, the trow. With magic by the pound, and not a single scrap of honesty.
Sounds a little dangerous to me. I don't care much for trow. I think I'll pass.
Come now, boyo. What's a little danger when compared to power? Didn't that little trick I showed you help you get in good with the Widow McCrary? If it's a skin you're worried about, I have a wee trinket here that'll keep you safe from harm. This amulet was made by a powerful sorceress. It can summon her spirit to heal your wounds in battle. You'll need adder stones to provide the necessary mystical power. If you like, you can even use multiple stones for even greater effect. Dear laddie, try it out.
You know, my only concern, old man, is how you lost your arm if you had this. It's quite an extensive healing thing. Aye.
She's very beautiful. But, I've found that mysterious strangers offering gifts usually lead to trouble. You wouldn't want anything from me, would you? Have any ulterior motives, by any chance?
You wound me, laddie.
That remains to be seen. Out with it, man. What do you want from me?
You got it all wrong. Look, my boy. Oh, okay. I do want something from you.
I thought so. What is it you want? Something dangerous, no doubt.
No, nothing like that. You see, I belong to an ancient order. We've traveled the land for years now, seeking men such as yourself to...
Aha! I knew it was something like that. I'm not joining anything. But I will take your advice and find this trowel. Oh, and I'll have that amulet as well if you're still offering it.
Of course, lad, of course. Here you go, and don't forget. The trow is in the fairy haunt woods. Goes by the name of Bannerfeet.
Alright guys, I am going to throw this out there. I think I would have fun if there weren't so many crazy new games out and coming out. Especially if you guys have been keeping up with IGN's Summer of Gaming and all the reveals that have been coming out this month. But, guys, leave a comment down below. Tell me if you've ever played the Bard series, what you think about it. For me, I think it could be entertaining, but I don't know. It doesn't really hold up, and unless you have nostalgia for it, I don't know if I would come back to this anytime soon. It's not a crapshoot by any means, and the humor, I think, is still there, if a little bit dry at times. But, so unfortunately, guys, I'm gonna have to give this game a stamp of pass. Meaning I'm passing on coming back to it for now. Not super... It's just not my cup of tea right now. But, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe to keep up to date with all our other first looks on Game Pass, and our pop culture podcasts, and our other game walkthroughs. For now, my gaming nerds, I will see you on the other side.